Hey guys, Dominic back here for another video, guys. Welcome back to an episode of my No Clip series, where we no clip inside and outside of stadiums in Madden 25. Today we're doing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got Go Bucks written on the side here, and let's get right into it. So going into our locker room here, we have Go Bucks on both sides. Hashtag Go Bucks at the very top. And we have okay, so this is a very random, like, dark locker room. In all honesty, obviously it leads to the outside here with the tombstone generators. I always love the Buccaneers freaking generators right here. Or not generators, but like their electric panels. They look like tombstones. Does that not look like a graveyard to you? Bruh, we're starting off this perfect. Alright, so that's the first one. Let's see the second one. Okay, hold up. We got Go Bucks. We got a random door right here. Leads to nothing, which usually happens. We have, I think this is an ice maker. Hold up, yeah, it says ice. It's literally a random ice maker. Okay, not sure what's going on there. Another random corridor that goes to nowhere. Same thing with over here. We have a weird lighting texture. And it's because the outside of the stadium... Oh, this is so weird. So they put a tile floor underneath the layer of the stadium. That's not something we have seen so far. The other locker room is a lot more lighter and also a lot bigger. We have another ice machine. Bro, what's up with these ice machines? Like... I know, like, P. Diddy had the lube. Apparently, the Buccaneers have the ice machines. We have a little door and then a garage door. A mini garage door, a regular door, and then a humongous garage door. But on the other side, actually, surprisingly enough, matches up very correctly. Yeah. I mean, sorta, not really, actually, because it should be, like, two separate, I don't know. Not as much, but it's better than what normally matches up on the outside, let's be honest. Alright, so this side in here, it's, again, like I said, just very plain, dark, Saul-like locker room. So nothing really special there. Kind of surprised, too, because some of the locker rooms, some teams, you know the locker room's going to be pretty bleh. You would think the Buccaneers would have a good one. World Champions 2002 and 2020. Raymond James Stadium. Lordy. Hopefully my speaking is actually decent tonight. We got Tampa Bay Buccaneers logo. Freaking looks scary as heck. Inside of the boat. Let's see. Last year we couldn't go inside the boat. This year we can. Nice. So they give us a little bit of an inside look of the boat. Again, last year they sadly did not give us this opportunity. And inside the boat, it does say Tampa Bay Buccaneers right here. And it says, okay, so it says on the front and the back. But one thing you won't see from the field is the little parrot. Look at that. We got a little parrot going on. Why did they show that from, like, you know, why can't we see that from the field? Like, come on, man. We all want to see the parrot, bro. The parrot was not there last year, by the way. The parrot is a new addition with Madden 25. So we have first aid, women's, men, okay. We have the captain's grill, the gallery again, and look what they did. Oh, I hate this so much, but it does kind of, it's typical EA. So this is something they did a lot in Madden 24. And it's because they care so much about presentation. Madden 25, they don't care about presentation. But what they would do is they would have 3D venues like this, where inside is actually a full-on venue. You can walk around and look inside like this. But then what they would do is they would put fans inside these venues so that they look like people are actually working there, right? But the problem is, sometimes they use the same like models inside the venues who are also outside the venues. So it looks so freaking weird. Okay, so we got a TV right there, which, to be honest, what team is that? That's not the Bucs Stadium, by the way. I think that's the Falcons. I think they literally have the Falcons on the TV, which I don't know why that would be a thing. Why would you put the Falcons on the TV there? Here's another really weird thing that does happen all the time in these, is they put all the texture files for the area right inside areas like this. So you can see these are all the texture files for, you know, around the stadium. It's the weirdest thing. I know they have to, like, well, they don't have to, but they put assets like that random places so that they can just copy and paste and post them at anywhere else. But it just makes it really weird when you're doing this type of series, because you just see random assets just sitting there and really just doing nothing. So on both sides here, it looks like we kind of have a nothing burger. It's very open and plain, and if someone fell off here, they could sue them for a lot of money. So that's one side. The other side has the gallery again, the captain's grill. We have a bathroom here where this guy is just taking a look and kind of observing the bathroom. No, the bathroom is not fully done. We do have, maybe that's why he's looking like that. Maybe my man's just like, dude, what is going on here? Why is this bathroom not like anything? We have the fan deck, which obviously, yes, we do have fans inside of, which I find hilarious. Nothing really in there, though. It looks like it's kind of just empty inside. Sometimes you will see EA Sports will put like a grill in there or something like where it makes it look more realistic. I'm guessing that they're thinking that people aren't really going to be looking that crazy. We have the sensory room. Okay. Did not know the Buccaneers had a sensory room. Yep, I don't know what that exactly is. I could research it, but I don't want to because I don't know what's going to come up on Google. On the outside of the stadium, we have more of these vendors. So Captain's Grill, we have the gallery, which looks like the gallery is just like a hot dog vendor. The Captain's Grill is more like a pizza vendor, hot dog vendor. Actually, I'm trying to go slower here. Sensitivity on what this is so crazy, to be honest. Like, there's some insane sensitivity. We have Raymond James Stadium, Go Bucks, EA Sports. We'll go down there in a second, but I just want to kind of look at the outside of the stadium here, make sure we're not missing anything. So it looks like on the other side, it's the same thing, same exact vendors and stuff like that. So let's just take a look at the wide angle shot at this. Lordy. We've got Tampa Bay Buccaneers stuff again. And now we can actually kind of take a look at more detailed inside. So this is just a ramp for the stadium. It's not really that big of a deal. We talked about this earlier, but I'll bring it back to this. We do have the graveyard of random electrical boxes. I mean, look at that, bro. Is that not just creepy? That's a creepy sight. Even though it's not a graveyard. It just looks like a graveyard to me. I don't know why. We got some trash cans right there. Let's go this way down here. More trash cans as well. A lot of palm trees. Inside here, another graveyard, it looks like, right there. So we're getting back to the graveyard point of view. Now over here, we have some really cool thing. And this is a Go Bucks little thing here. It says Bucks Beach. A little lawn chair going on there. That's kind of dope. We have a couple of them, actually. Bucks Beach again. We have Go Bucks. We have little red lawn chairs. A lot smaller than the gigantic one, I'll be honest with you. We got Go Buccaneers. We have, again, some more lawn chairs. So kind of some cool stuff out here. Again, very disappointed that EA does not show any of this stuff, like in presentation-wise. Because, again, you put all this detail, but yet you don't add it, you know, you don't show it to the fans who would want to see it. I mean, if you're a Bucks fan, it's definitely something that, you know, is cool to see. Especially when you're playing Madden and the gameplay already is poop. Alright, so it looks like this is the exact same boat from inside the stadium. It's just outside the stadium. So you got the same Pirot on the boat. It looks like it's a little bit smaller, I want to say. But for the most part, it's very similar to the other boat that we saw at the other part of the stadium. All right, so over here we got Seagate here. Some things going on there, and we're going to kind of branch out to the rest of this parking lot in a second. But I think that might be it for the outside of the stadium. So a lot of it just being a lot of like, you know, detail just being in the very front of the stadium, which is kind of not surprising. But now when we get to the outside, we have a parking lot right here. Another parking lot around here. We got a city over there, but that looks like a 2D animated city, to be honest. These people look like ants. Bro. Some of this is like actual gates, but some of these people look like... Some of those people look like ants. From a wide angle shot, they look like absolute ants. So we have a lot of parking lots, which again, makes sense. You got a humongous stadium here. Holy crap, this might be the most parking we have seen so far, actually, low-key. Low-key might be the most parking we have seen so far. So outside of parking lots, let's kind of take a look at this over here. So we got some random buildings here. Looks like not that big of a map. Again, you know, some of these stadiums going to have a huge map. Some going to have a very small map. So over here we have some random buildings. Again, some more kind of office buildings type, kind of like downtown city type of situation here. Never been to Tampa Bay Stadium, but I'm assuming that... Okay, we have a random pink line right here. I'm assuming that it's very close to downtown Tampa. Got a lot of foliage going on here. But I assume it's probably next to like a lot of other, you know, city stuff and, you know, buildings and stuff like that. That's what I would assume at least. I'm going to assume it's not like the Packers Stadium where it's like, you know, out in the middle of nowhere, it feels like. But anyway, this left side's a lot more vibrant than the right side. A lot of freaking city buildings. Okay, so out there, by the way, that's just 2D animation. We'll look at that in a second, but that's just 2D. It's not actually 3D. It's just like a, you know, picture pretty much out there. But weird how this right-hand side is like all this stuff. Like that's all the area of the city buildings, and everything else kind of just like, okay. It's a nothing burger. Maybe that's how Tampa Bay is, though. Again, like I said, I've never been to Tampa Bay. I've only been to Florida a couple times, and that's all been Orlando. But let's just go out here and see what this looks like. So this is out here. Let's see, we got this is far out here. Holy crap, bro. So we got, like, again, it's just a 2D picture, but look how far this is out. Bro, I don't think it needs to be this far out. Not gonna lie to you, I don't really think that this needs to be a thing. This is how far it is away from the stadium, boys. That is crazy. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, though. I'll see you guys in the next one.